All right, before we get into the match, I wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek about what deck I'll be playing in this match. So I knew I was going to be fighting the Guardian, and I knew what types of decks he loves to play. He loves to play kind of more controlly decks with strong defenses, cards like 20 Shekels, Murder's Command, you name it. And he's planning to absorb any fast attacks that the opponents are doing, and then use his hand advantage and choose the blocker effects to get the few rescues he needs to win the game. And I wanted to be prepared against that. So I came up with a strategy. I'm calling this deck the Great Wall. Basically, we're using a New Testament soul package to get hand protection Lost Soul out as early as possible. So cards like the Escape Lost Soul and Awake can put this card into play on turn one. And the idea is we're going to invalidate half of his deck by skipping out on the offense. I'll show you what I mean. So I do have Gabriel, who can search deck or discard pile for a silver gospel card, which I'm going to be getting the lost coin found. And if I have a Chamber of Angels in play, if Gabriel's harmed or defeated, he can go straight to Chamber, and I can just keep attacking him over and over again with Chamber. Or if I have Bethlehem Stable out, Bethlehem Stable can, if Gabriel's harmed or defeated, I can put him in the reserve as well. I also have a Mary, Holy Virgin. So the idea is opponent's going to be playing evil characters down, and I'll be helping them out with 20 shekels. And if I keep attacking with Mary and Bethlehem Stable over and over and over again, they're just going to eventually run out of defense, and I'm going to get the victory. And we have a John, just in case. We're also going to be trying to take the Son of God card out of their hand with Vain Philosophy, then using Bethlehem Stable or Jerusalem, which can grab New Testament cards from reserve. I'm going to be trying to grab the Out of Egypt to discard the bottom card of the opponent's deck. So if I can take Son of God or Second Coming, this could help me win as well. For dominance, we're just playing Son of God. We're not playing Second Coming. I don't know if that's the right call or not, but I just wanted to try and have as much interaction to deal with everything that he could throw at me. We're playing lots of fortresses like Damascus. If I put these in play, they're going to become really annoying. Kingdoms of the World, Sheol, Wall of Protection to protect from the Choose the Blocker. Here's Temple just to protect my territory, and Bethlehem Stable to protect my hand. As far as the offense goes, we got your standard Herod's defense, but we also got the best other gold cards. This card can just take out my enhancements from my discard pile. This card can draw me cards in band. Herodias can, if the game's going long, limiting their access to the reserve is going to be big. Silly Women is just like another searching, blocking, and then searching effect. Abusive Soldiers, this card's great against Mary. You can always get initiative unless they convert her to Meek. Sometimes their hairs just want initiative, and this is a great way to do it. So my biggest worry about this deck is going to be the clock. If I lose anything, it's going to be the clock. So the idea is I'm just going to take my turns really quickly, pass them back to him, and hopefully his turns aren't too long. And eventually I can draw my Chamber of Angels or my Bethlehem Stable and just wear him out. A card that could wreck me is Shipwreck. If he discards my stable, it would mean I only have access to Gabriel and Chamber. But if I get an early Gabriel down, he can discard an evil card from a deck. So if I discard the Shipwreck from his deck, that could make it easier for me later on. This deck is 60 cards, so I could trim 3 cards to make it a 57 card deck. I just having a really hard time figuring out what to cut. I liked every single card in here. Didn't feel like there's any extra fluff. But maybe my Vain Philosophy trying to underdeck his Son of God and then reserving is too cute. If I have ways to keep Son of God in his hand, like the Cross or Repeater's Curse, then maybe that would be better. I mean, I should prioritize activating these early to keep Son of God in his hand and then underdeck it and discard it. So that's the deck. Let's get on to the game. If you see something messed up on my side, let me know. As far as camera or cards or anything like that. This
I didn't mean to ask you, when you played like back in the day, were you on the Redemption, like the Cactus forum?
No, I wasn't really involved in any forums to any capacity. Maybe just casually checked in on them here and then.
I saw like uh, your sub name or whatever, like as Teamer Tim.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I remembered somebody from back in the day that had like a name like that.
No, Teamer
But it
Tim's
must
kind
have
of
been
a new monkier that I adopted.
okay. So if it was, it was obviously someone else. But
Do
um, but
you want to do odd or even?
I'll pick odds.
All right, it's even. I will think about who's going to go first after we draw.
This sounds good. Console.
I'll choose to go second.
Right here is star. Um, yeah, I will use 2 stars. Use chicken and scattered sheep.
I gotcha.
On my hand, I have those two. Artist Command, Outsiders, Jephthah's Daughter, Zacchaeus, Bartimaeus, and Three Woes.
Okay. And which is the ability that's revealing hands?
Scattered sheep. Reveal all hands, underdeck a hero from each hand.
And that's going to happen before this protection that happens.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. I have Beheaded. I have Herodias, Overtaken, 30 Shekels, Sheol, Deceiver, Crouch Choice, and Herod's Temple.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to go second. All right,
Indeed.
so no heroes there. I will underdeck Jephthah's Daughter from my hand.
Okay.
And that is my stars.
All right. I don't have any stars.
I've got the Dreadlock Soul. Yeah, I will change a card. Egyptian Malachite Slave. And that is my soul.
Okay. I have a Escape Lost Soul. Who's gonna exchange with the New Testament Lost Soul from deck. I'm gonna grab a Lawless here, and then oh wait, that's a dumb idea because that only triggers on. Whoops. Let's do some. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put Salty out. Okay, Salty's out. Oh yeah, and I would like to set a timer for an hour just in case. All right, I've started the timer for an hour.
That's good.
And I'm all done with my souls over here.
All right, turn one. I don't think I'm gonna have a very effective rescue, so I'm just going to pass.
Okay, my turn. I drew Imitate. During my upkeep step, I'm going to have Imitate copy the hand protection. Down Sheol, put down Herod's Temple, put down some artifacts, put down Stable, put down Herod the Great and Herodias. I'm going to activate 30 shekels, 20 shekels, sorry. Take a look at your hand.
Zacchaeus, Command, Slave, Outsiders, Sheep, Woes, and Stricken.
Okay, I'll play Zacchaeus, and then I'm going to behead Zacchaeus.
And the key. Yep.
I'm going to say, your turn.
Extra salty would prevent that, wouldn't it?
You're correct. I apologize for that. Your turn.
That would be discarded then. So it's still played, it's just prevented the ability.
Okay.
Draw.
That was all part of the plan because I got to do my shield. No, I'm just kidding.
Lawless. Lawless myself. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Darkness, Humble. 3 good cards. And Goliath's Curse, which I'll take.
Okay.
Darkness was not drawn, unfortunately. Here's the cards in hand.
2.
I'm going to activate Goliath's Curse, underdeck it to underdeck Temple. What are Herodias' numbers again?
3, 4.
I'm going to play Good Woes. Sheol. Your discard pile, you just have Beheaded. That's the only card in there, right?
Correct.
Yes, you still got card. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that quite yet.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put down Jeremiah and yeah, I'm gonna pass.
All right. No stars. Upkeep. I got a stable trigger and an imitate trigger. I'm going to use my stable trigger to take a Mary from my reserve.
Mhm.
And I'm going to copy Lawless with this one. So I believe a Lawless will trigger. It's top 6. I think the 3 woes is probably what I want. Take that. Underdeck these. I'm going to go ahead and activate 20 shekels.
Got Daniel, Stricken, Command, Woes, Slave, Sheep, Outsiders, Shipwreck.
I'll play Outsiders, and I believe it will die.
Yeah.
Cards in hand?
7.
Okay. Play Mary. Play Guard. I'm going to play I'm going to pass the turn to you.
3. Souls and Dull. No stars. If I want to make a token, I might as well make token, token for me.
Yep.
And, yeah. Um, no. I will add on. Shipwreck Stable. And I'm gonna pass it back to you.
Okay. Ready? I have the Imitate. I'm going to copy Lawless. Herodians, Cross, Herod Archelaus, Shipwreck, Abusive Soldiers, Lawless. I'll put the Herodians in my hand. Put down Kingdoms of this World. Play Golgotha. Grab a Herod Philip. Play it. Play that. And I'm gonna go ahead and play a Mayhem.
Yeah. All right. That's into hand. Just want to pick
The
numbers
second
depending on
one from the right. Second one from your right.
your,
And the fifth one from your after that.
these two.
Yeah.
I'll keep these two. Couple of the others.
And then I'll wait for you to finish.
Yep. 2, 3.
Are y'all good over there?
Yep.
I will activate 20 shekels. Take a look at your hand.
Wages, armor bearer, widow, damsel, second coming, storehouse, and wayfaring.
All right, I'll play the widow down. I'll play a Herod's Temple. Put some artifacts down. And I'm going to pass turn to you.
Stars, righteous judge, and virgin birth.
Okay.
Discard a card from your reserve.
Okay. So I have Out of Egypt, Duplicity, Peter's Curse, Foreign Wives, Herod Antipas, John the Forerunner, Executioner's Sword, Swift Horses, and Abandonment.
I guess I'll do foreign wives, and I'll use virgin birth.
Yeah.
Look at um, take oh god.
Okay.
Virgin birth to bottom. And then I have prosperity. Do I feel like I need to do that? Yeah, I think that might be worth it. Discard. Damsel.
You're going to discard Damsel?
Yep.
Oh,
Prosperity.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I gotcha.
Then go to prep phase. I'll play out storehouse. Or do you have a hand?
3.
Perfect. Take a little wasting disease.
What does that one do?
Opponent uses a search ability. I may shuffle a card in their territory.
Okay.
Mm, so many layers to get through. Gonna play Son of God, Rescue Imitate.
Okay.
And I will second coming of God, I will rescue feel it salty. I think I'm still just going to I'm gonna pass.
Okay. The upkeep triggers. I'm going to play Damascus. I'm going to play Wall of Protection.
What does Damascus do again?
It says if your opponent searches a deck, you may draw a card. Increase your hand size by 1. Activate stocks. I'll capture. What's the hero on the most? The white one, the Widow.
Widow.
Capture Widow. And it's going to be your turn.
I said Damascus. Damascus says a search ability or searches deck.
Searches deck in Herodias is currently restricting reserve searching for you.
Okay, so I will not take anything with Storehouse. Let's do. I'm gonna put down
So while he's in territory, what does he negate precisely?
enhancements, lost souls, and characters except for Cloud.
Enhancements, characters. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to ask for a Dom initiative.
Sure.
I'm going to Murder's Command and discard Moses and grab Malachite Slave from my deck.
I will trigger Wasting Disease to shuffle. Let's go with Herod's Temple.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna pass it back.
Don't think I have any upkeep triggers. Going to activate Unknown Nation. I'll pass it back.
3. No point doing that. No stars. Herodias is stopping Orgo. Simon, Irene.
Mm-hmm.
And who we make them? Make Kyle, make a rescue. And I'm gonna go with Daniel. Negate fortresses, evil characters, and New Testament enhancements. Make band with Daniel hero or look at opponent's hand. Your hand's protected, so I won't do neither of those.
Okay. My block. Cards in hand.
10.
So I have Humble active. Let's go for a Herod Philip, who's going to be drawing 2 cards. I'm going to ban to a Herod the Great. I'm going to play Herod's Temple from my deck. You get to trigger your Wasting Disease.
I think that happens after Herod the Great finishes.
Oh, and I'm going to keep Daniel in battle.
So I'll use Wasting, and I will shuffle.
So I think this.
Protection.
Okay, yeah. So Herod's Temple is CBP right now because it got played in battle. It is your initiative.
Cards in hand for you.
I have 8.
I'll play Righteous Judge and discard Sheol.
Your initiative.
Will play Three Woes that's evil to negate Unknown Nation.
Okay.
And
Still your initiative. Correct.
I'll play Tested by Fire to discard all evil characters in battle.
Is it my special initiative?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to ask for dominant initiative. Crash choice as evil. Going to get a Christian Martyr, and I'll Christian Martyr Daniel.
I'll shuffle Herod's Temple with the Wasting trigger.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will pass the turn.
So did you play Three Woes as good or evil? I forget.
Evil.
Okay. I'm going to play Treacherous Land down. Going to attack with Mary, negating and reserving your Three Woes.
Mary. Card in hand.
9.
Is the wording on Herodias?
I don't have any Herods, so Herodias is back online. Or back offline.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. That's the executioner. Yeah, sure. I'll block with Armor Bearer.
Okay.
I'll go to reserve for a Harriet. Swap 2 reserve for King Akish and take the Breeze here.
Are you equipping chariots, or are they just going to your hand?
Just going to hand.
Okay.
Yeah,
My initiative. Die. Second main phase. I'm gonna play a Clinging to Power. Grab a Herod. Underdeck this.
I use Wasting to shuffle the Herod. Or I guess now I get to play it first. We can't play it yet, so I get to shuffle. Yeah, that goes under deck, and then I'll shuffle Unknown Nation.
Oh, Wasting Disease, just doing me a number. It's, and I'm gonna Son of God your Humble, I guess. And it's gonna be your turn.
3. Oh, that's such a cool draw. Yeah, reasons. Storehouse. Probably not being stopped from reserve. I'm gonna grab Not Alone.
Okay.
Okay, we'll leave the Wasting active. Take a rescue attempt with Jairus' daughter. I will not top deck her to toss the next. She's going
What
by
are
herself.
her numbers?
1, 2.
Okay. And that's your rescue?
Yep.
Great. Let's go with a, and it's just a 1-2. There's nothing special going on.
Nope.
Let's go with the Herodians. And that's going to ban to a generic evil gospel human, Herod's Guard. Just going to, I don't want to, yeah, stupid wasting Disney. Yeah, we're going to shuffle. And I'll do Herod Agrippa negate wasting Disney. All right. Preventing the next, your initiative.
I'll play Amazing Faith. Negate evil cards. Make a good dominant. Negated. I'll take Angel.
So, does Herod stay in battle or no?
Yeah, because the guards aren't in battle to be negated.
Okay. It is still your initiative.
Oh, Angel was in hand. I will play Not Alone to interrupt your crowd lock roll. And my lone human hero will ban to at least two of my human heroes.
Okay.
Herod Agrippa, what all is he protected from?
He's, while more than one hero is in battle, protect this card from heroes and opponent's dominant.
He's just
He's currently
he,
negated. You played Amazing Faith and he's negated.
okay, yeah, that's what I just want to make sure he wasn't CBI. I get the Herods mixed up sometimes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna add Simon and Zacchaeus. Simon will reserve the top card of your deck,
It is Revolt.
and then Zacchaeus will reserve the first guy.
Does he say in territory or in play?
Zacchaeus
Yeah.
is in play.
Which guy's
Reserving
king? He's reserving Herodias?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it my initiative?
I will use Angel on Herod.
I have a treacherous land trigger from the multicolor spell you just played. I draw one from bottom of the deck.
Well, you get to draw one from Angel, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna draw one from Angel.
Well, I'm just saying you pass on the first draw when you ask for initiative. So I'm just saying you get one. You
I
get
understand. I understand.
Yeah.
Give you a lasso. Here you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Play my territory class. The wages. When I go to deck, I will get warrior overtaken.
Currently have 20 minutes left in the round, by the way.
We'll shuffle, put wages on bottom. Warrior overtaken hand. And I'll put Herdsman in play. And pass me.
Put down wall protection. I'm gonna shipwreck your storehouse. Gonna activate the cross on Golgotha. Going to activate stocks and capture your daughter. Malachite slave. Herod Archelaus. Pass to you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Hand.
8.
Going to activate New Covenant with my teaching.
Is that from your deck or reserve?
From deck.
Okay. I'm gonna activate Damascus to draw a card.
I will play territory class, the teaching. I'll negate the crowd and reserve an evil card from your hand.
Here's card Gabriel. Here's Treachery, Foreign Spears, Herodias, No Straw, Contagious Fear, Futile Inquisition, and Abusive Soldier.
Okay. You see why you're not attacking. I guess I'll reserve the Futile Inquisition.
Yep.
At any point to me attacking. I'll play you. Are you restricting the reserve now?
I put another hair down, so Herodias is restricting reserve again.
I'll play territory.
I think you already played territory.
Yep, we can head to next turn. Play out for the mayor.
Yep.
And Malachite, put Philistine chariots on King Achish.
Okay.
And I will say go.
I'll play 20 shekels, or activate it, should so to say.
Deep, delivered, bringing fear, warrior overtaken, stricken, penance, murderous command, high priest plot.
Okay. Thank you. Start putting down some characters here. All right, my hand size is 9. I have 9 cards in hand. I'm just going to pass it back to you.
3, no stars, no upkeep. Delivered and activate Goliath's curse, and I'll underdeck it to underdeck your wall of ace of juke.
Mm-hmm.
And play watchful servant.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pass the turn.
Down Jerusalem. Activate. Play abusive soldiers. Play merchants of the earth. Guess I'll activate endless treasures to underdeck it and take a curse from reserve. I should say activate a curse from reserve. Let's do Peter's curse. I'm going to pass the turn to you.
1, 2, 3. The star on virgin birth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nothing. Okay. This thing does the Avenger as evil. I don't want any prophet. I'm just gonna go to discard and discard a scattered. That's you.
Here's Temple. Activate Peter's curse. Underdeck an evil card from reserve. Underdeck duplicity. Forgot my Jerusalem trigger about outsider. Or sorry, here's executioner. Outsiders. And I go to discard, pass to you.
1, 2, 3. Go up to also play treacherous land. Play wages. Go to reserve. Get a confusion of mind. Pages to the bottom. Confusion of mind.
Did you get that from your reserve?
Yeah. Oh, my reserve is
Okay.
1330.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I will. I'll just put wages on bottom.
Okay.
And pass it back to you.
All right. I'm going to put down Chamber of Angels. Does your card, the curse, does that only shuffle cards in territory or can it hit set aside?
In territory.
I'm going to activate Overtaken. Cards in deck?
Deck?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. I'm going to attack you with Gabriel, and I'm going to negate your Philistine chariots. I'm going to ban to a gospel hero. I'm going to ban to your Zacchaeus, and I'm going to use Zacchaeus to choose a blocker. Let's choose a Blood Avenger as a blocker. So Overtaken triggers your initiative.
So I get a draw 2 Blood Avenger.
Yep.
And a treacherous land triggered off Gabriel.
Okay.
My initiative.
Yeah.
Nope, he'll die. I will use the trigger to discard Gabriel.
All right. I'll put Gabriel in chamber.
Give you prosperity.
All right. We currently have 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in round. I'm past the turn to you.
First, this is probably the last round. 3. No stars. I'll use first sacrifice and create your Powerball roll
Okay.
and under an evil card from your hand.
Reprimand, Repercussion, Vain Philosophy, Clinging to Power, Herod's Banquet, Deceiver, Herod's Treachery, Foreign Spears, No Straw, and Contagious Fear.
Contagious Fear.
And this is discarded?
Under deck.
Under deck. Okay.
What if you're calculate those numbers again?
He's a 9/10.
You got Temple in play.
Yeah.
Rescue with Zacchaeus. And I'll choose the Malachite Slave to block.
Is it my initiative?
Yep.
I'm going to interrupt the battle. May ban any evil New Testament gold humans. May discard up to X good cards from a reserve. Yeah, ban to everybody. Currently have one Herod in battle. And there's the timer for the round. So I believe what happens after this?
So you'll get the last turn since you went second.
Okay, cool. Okay, Herodias is gonna go, and she's gonna take a beheaded from the discard pile. Wait, can you count up how many cards you have in play for outsiders? I think I have more, but I just want to double check.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, so I have more than you. Outsiders is just gonna draw a couple cards here. He's gonna draw outsiders is gonna draw 3 cards. Abusive soldier will reserve a hero from your.
I've got Angel of the Wind, Jephthah's Daughter, and a whole lot of defense.
Can I see?
Overtaken,
Yeah.
Deceiver, Wind, Plot, Penance, freaking Maestro, Jay's Daughter, Wages, Bring Fear, Deep, Command, and Falling Away.
All right. I'll hit Jephthah's Daughter. And then Herodias' Daughter is going to reserve your Bartimaeus. Herod's Guard is not going to do anything. Herod Archelaus will not do anything. Herod's Executioner. Merchants of... All right. Your initiative.
I'll shuffle Herod's Temple with Wasting, I guess. From the whatever you took from discard pile.
Okay.
And I think that was just one search, right?
You know what? I'm so sorry. I have the cross out and I have a Herod's Banquet. So it should have been tossed instead of resolved. I apologize about that. So
It's CBN. Okay.
I guess I'm tossing for 0 at you and putting some cards back on top of my deck.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, man. It's a long game. Okay. Well, as excited as I was to just do that, we're not going to do that. Instead, we're tossing for 0. You can get your Jephthah's Daughter back. Love that. I just love that. Putting Beheaded back. And now my block becomes a lot less guaranteed. Okay. So Malachite's Slave. I didn't use his ability. What's the toughness of Zacchaeus?
6.
Love that. Yep, this is growing great. I'm going to play Clinging to Power. Take an evil card from deck or reserve. I'll grab Revolt. And I'm going to add it to battle. I'll reserve your Zacchaeus. So would the battle end before this happens?
Oh, you're using the reserve ability on Clinging?
I'm going to try to reserve Zacchaeus, yeah.
Okay, so Clinging says add it to battle. And so you would you would finish Revolt and then
Okay.
the abilities, and then at the end you could attempt to reserve Zacchaeus.
Okay. So you do get an Overtaken, or you get a shuffle trigger. What would you like to shuffle?
Well, that's gonna come all the way at the end.
Oh, great. All right, Herod's Executioner. I'm going to use his ban to ban 2 Herod Archelaus. Outsiders, I'll be drawing those cards again. Merchant. I don't think I want to go super crazy on this. And I'll be banding to all your evil characters.
Sure.
Lying Prophet. I'm going to reveal your hand and draw. Do I get to draw anything?
So you would get to draw 1, 2, 3, 5. You have enough cards.
Okay, I have 4, 5. All right, I just drew my rest of my deck. And the Philistine Chariots would just do nothing.
Yep.
All right, it's your initiative. Special initiative.
Special. Yep. So I'll reserve Zacchaeus, and then I have 1 wasting trigger.
Yep.
I believe.
Yep.
I'll shuffle. Doesn't matter because you're gonna draw it anyway. I'll shuffle Golgotha.
Okay.
And so that ends the battle. I will.
I'm going to ask for Dom initiative.
Great.
I'll play Vain Philosophy. Take a look at your hand. Underdeck a good card.
I have for good cards. I have Jephthah's Daughter, Maestro, and Angel of the Wind.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just Angel, I guess. Okay. And all your guys are set aside.
Yep. I'll just play out Daughter, discard, Maestro, discard, and play TC. I'll I'll just discard Wages.
Okay.
Down Deceiver and pass. Or maybe you don't draw for turn.
So I have 13 cards in hand. My hand size is increased. So I
Well,
think I can.
the that would not supersede the game rule hand limit. You
Right.
still get
Okay.
to draw. You still get to draw to
Yeah.
16 now. So
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Jerusalem. I wonder if this matters. I'm gonna. The one time I remember my Jerusalem trigger, my deck is empty. Great. Love that. Any more upkeep trigger? I don't think so. Protection. Golgotha down. Let's do a 20 shekels at ya. Or, yeah, 20 shekels.
Overtaken, Falling Away, Command, Sheep, Bringing Fear, Stricken,
Yeah.
Tenant, Every Plot.
Okay. Thank you. I'm going to move Gabriel out of chamber. I guess we're just going to try to do one more rescue attempt to activate the cross Golgotha. Going to think about just making a rescue attempt. I'm going to go with Gabriel. I will negate your Philistine chariots, and I'll be banding to a gospel. Let's band to your watchful servant, and I guess I'll reserve the bottom card of your deck. And that is me rescue attempty.
There's a noble.
And all the characters come back from set aside.
I'm just gonna block with Flying Prophet and discard Gabriel.
Put him in chamber.
It's your initiative.
I'm going to interrupt the battle and convert him. That's going to undo his discard.
And for my special initiative, I will negate the lost title or lost found.
Okay. And I will lose the battle, and you win 3-2.
Oh, wild.
Good job.
Oh, yeah, that was not the deck I was expecting to play against, I'll say that.
It was one that I thought for sure would beat you.
Just the massive defense, trying to go over and above my defense.
Yeah, I realized like how many defensive cards you play, and if I could just invalidate half of your deck, then like I feel like my defense could be able to lock you out of the game.
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much did. At that point, I don't think I had any. Yeah, unless I could catch you in a really weird spot with Elijah choosing the blocker on something that you didn't really have any enhancements on. Yeah, other than that, I don't think, because I still had Virgin Birth to get Elijah out of discard, but I did not have. I had Emmaus Road to as a battle winner, but that would have required you having 0 negates left, I guess. Which I don't know. You had so many cards, I assumed at least some of them were interrupts or negates, but I didn't even really like pay that close attention. I probably should have, but
yeah, I did have a spear and duplicity.
Yeah.
And 3 Woes, but I was restricting DOMs.
So you weren't running Second Coming then?
No. And that ended up costing me this match.
Yeah, I mean I actually think I made a mistake shuffling the Golgotha. That would have given you an opportunity, if you were playing Second Coming, to play a place on a god and then reactivate the cross. I think I'm supposed to keep the cross active so that if you do have Second Coming, you have to turn it down, and then I can use my dominance in battle. Yeah, I was kind of figuring at that point you didn't have it, but if you were kind of just handbagging it for the very end, then I kind of gave you an opportunity to do that and shut out my dominance.
Yeah, you shipwrecking my stables early is brutal.
Yeah, and then I want to say I didn't really, I mean, I guess I didn't really see Gabriel until he was relevant, and I realized that, like, oh, I got to get my Zacchaeus off the board, otherwise I'm
Right.
going to start choosing.
I should have somehow I should have kept him around somehow. I accidentally reserved him, and I should have just been able to attack with Gabriel and choose your Malachite Slave as blocker.
Yeah, and I didn't think about that when I threw away the scattered, thinking that, oh, he's never going to band. Like, I wasn't really sure what your offensive plan was. Like, I didn't know if you were trying to pull off a cross combo, like attacking us both, and then so I was like, oh, surely he's not going to be banding, and plus scattered gets tossed anyway. But
yeah,
I probably should know.
It's just these cards plus chamber plus stable.
Oh,
okay. That's all you need. That's all you need.
So pretty much just trying the hero list thing.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. That was a crazy one for sure. Probably not the most entertaining to watch.
Right. A lot of just passing the turn.
Yeah. I did find some Overtaken tech to add to the deck. So I swapped out Deborah for Cloud Samuel so that I can.
What does he do?
First Samuel heroes have site access. Protect First Samuel from capture. If a First Samuel or Cloud hero begins a rescue, you may discard a curse or evil enhancement cannot be negated. So
Wow.
You throw up Overtaken, I'm going to trigger it once for you, and then I'll get rid of Overtaken for good, hopefully. So, like, he was actually in the deck originally. I mean, I guess, we kind of talked about that when we did the interview thing, but I said, Deborah's enough, just need one of them that has both. But then I was like, oh, Eniel is actually kind of relevant if Overtaken's going to be a thing people are doing.
Yeah.